Hey guys, it's your boy MKS here. Hope everyone's well. Obviously back in another video, another one of my football videos. So as I said before, like in my last videos, just for a bit of fun because it's a Friday. Um, and I heard recently, I think Apple is the first $1 trillion company. I thought ExxonMobil was possibly another one. I thought there was only two in the world, but I think it's Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Alphabet, which owns Google, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, but I thought I'll talk about one of my quirky dreams, as I often talk about. I know this is like a dream, pipe dream probably even, but I thought it'd be great to see like wealthy companies investing in Italian football and helping Italian football to become one, to reclaim the glory days like in the 90s, and also secondly to compete with the Premier League and La Liga and all those other leagues much more, or even overtake those leagues. So I'll say, as I've been an Italian football fan since about 95 or 96, I love to see Italian football teams do well, and like companies investing in Italian football, maybe even not just buying players, but also investing in youth infrastructure and facilities like football pitches and things like that. But yeah, so I thought I'd imagine like if ExxonMobil, which I think is one of the biggest companies, if I'm not mistaken, and also like maybe even other companies like Microsoft or Amazon or Alphabet, which owns Google, or whoever else owning Italian football teams, or at least investing in them, owning shares in them, if not owning them outright. Maybe even like several companies, like 10 or so companies, perhaps having a share, a certain share in each, a certain amount of percentage, owning a certain percentage, like if Apple, Inter Milan or some team like that in Italy was owned by many big companies, but like say some companies will have 10%, some 30% or whatever. And yes, I know it's another quirky idea of mine, but as I say, as an Italian football fan, I know there's a lot of stuff I talk about is like raising money for charity and helping people, but this is a bit more of a selfisher sort of dream based on nostalgia, like how I've been an Italian football fan for so long. So yeah, but like part of me was thinking like, because I thought Apple was the biggest company and like ExxonMobil was second, like I thought it'd be interesting if they had like a competition. Maybe Apple and Microsoft could have like a competition between, like say, if Apple owned AC Milan and Exxon and Microsoft owned Inter Milan, and they like had a competition like to see who could invest the most and like win on the pitch as well. But also obviously they would want to increase their market value. I would imagine. I mean, they would want to use it as part of their PR or advertising, I would imagine. So maybe I'm a bit naive on how they make their money from such. Like sometimes I wonder, because like the people who own Man City, like the Qataris, I wonder how they make money from it, because they invest so much money in it. And like a lot of football owners are a bit more sort of tight with their money. But yeah, so I thought I'd talk about some of my imaginations of big companies like Apple or ExxonMobil or Microsoft, Amazon or Alphabet, and if you got the name, which as I say owns Google, buying up Italian football teams and like investing, as I say, in football pitches and training facilities for young players, as well as bringing in the top talent from around the world into Italy. As ever, I'd love to hear what you think. I can't really think of much else to say, but what do you think about possibly share, maybe you could even share some ideas about how you think Italian football could attract some of the top wealthiest owners to invest. When I first saw Roman Abramovich buy Chelsea, I thought, wouldn't it be interesting if someone like Bill Gates or Larry Ellison or someone like that who's really well off buying football teams. I didn't necessarily think Italian football teams at that time, but I thought like Liverpool or Man United or something like that. But obviously, being an Italian football fan, I'd rather than buy Italian teams. And I think it'd also be interesting to see like wealthy owners buying Celtic, or at least having shares in Celtic, because I think it would be, obviously Scotland is a lot of smaller country and the league is nowhere near as wealthy as most of the top leagues like the English Premier League, EPL, or Serie A or La Liga, or the German Bundesliga, or even the French league. Yeah, so I think most of the top 20 rich teams are either from England, which I think has the most, or Italy, I think has the second most, and then Germany, and then Spain. and then France. So yeah, I think it would be interesting to see like wealthy owners buying Celtic as well. But I wonder what could be incentivize them to do so. Anyway, I can't think of much else to say. So I'd love to know what you think about this video. Hopefully it wasn't too cringeworthy. Anyway, I'm out. Peace and love.